Mark J. Heller was well known as being a very colorful, a very controversial lawyer. This was too good of a New York story not to do, so we decided we'd explore his legal career. Back in 1977, when the son of Sam was arrested, for a brief period, about a month, Mr. Heller was on his legal team. We thought, since Mr. Heller had been making a big deal about representing the son of Sam, that it would be a good idea to talk to Mr. Berkowitz. And it struck us as interesting that one of Mr. Heller's biggest fans does happen to be a serial killer.
I liked Mark. He was just a very easygoing guy, and he looked like a college student almost, kind of more like my age.
I certainly have interviewed a lot of people who are notorious, but this was the first jailhouse interview I'd done with a serial killer, and we found it to be very revealing in terms of what he had to say about Mr. Heller and his more recent encounters with him.
And out of nowhere, he wrote me a letter just to say hi, tell me what was going on in his life. It was a friendly letter. Unbeknownst to him, I was going through a difficult time with another attorney who I had given all my property to keep in storage, you know, personal photos, mementos.
And the next thing Mr. Berkowitz knew is Mr. Heller, his son, and his daughter were working on this case for him pro bono, because Mr. Berkowitz had no money. Mr. Berkowitz estimates they put in several hundred hours, and a settlement was finally reached in the case, and Mr. Berkowitz seemed very happy and eternally grateful to him and his family for helping him.
Well, me personally, I see the hand of God in it because I'm a Christian, and I was fervently praying, you know, God, please help me with this situation. This other lawyer, I mean, has just taken everything and cleaned me out. He's got all kinds of plans to market this or that, and I just feel, you know, really helpless, victimized, whatever. I believe that God put it in his heart to think about me, to write to me, because it couldn't have come at a more perfect time.
Their relationship seems to be fairly close in that before we went up to interview Mr. Berkowitz said he actually had called Mr. Heller to let him know that we were coming.
I wrote a nice letter, you know, so I'm so grateful for all the work that Mr. Heller had done for me. And so I read the letter to him over the phone. You know, I thought he'd be excited about it, you know.
Was he?
No.
It was interesting and perplexing to us that somebody who has had a lot of experience, you know, with the media, declined, you know, numerous requests we made via phone, via email, in person at his office for an interview. And we still are not quite sure why.
Okay, I hope this turns out well, and hope you go kind of easy on Mark. He's a decent guy.
We'll be very fair, I promise you.
Okay.
Thank you.